I don't like that.
Hi,
No,
guys.
why?
This is Ruckus iiV and friends. This is Gazzy B. This is Jessica.
Hello.
This is Poetic Princess.
Hello.
And we are starting off, obviously, for a Christmas episode, and we're going to do two 15-minute spots for this. Normally, we do at least 1 to 2 topics, about 15 minutes each, and that's what we're going to do now. So, who's got the first topic?
I'll go with this one first.
Okay.
So, Christmas, do you guys have any special traditions that you follow, whether it's opening gifts Christmas Eve, or do you wait till Christmas Day, or any foods, or just something that's a tradition in your family that you do every year?
No, next topic.
That's the end of that one. No traditions, guys. Sorry. Move on to the next podcast.
We know who's wearing the Grinch sweater here, so...
Okay, so my first thought is I think everyone's kind of got like the more common theme. It's like, there's a fight between who does, like you said, the presents in the morning, presents at night. In my case, my mother always liked opening the presents the night before. It was never like the
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, a lot of Puerto Ricans do that too. They just open them up the night before and they're just done with it,
So they can sleep in.
Yeah, and well, not just that too. Like everyone's just already got their stuff. They don't have to. Yeah, they can sleep in. They don't have to deal with anything else. It's just okay. Everyone goes out and plays with their stuff the next day. And I think that it's an impatience thing. I think that's something to do with it too. I've only done a few Christmases in the morning, but it really doesn't make much difference to me anymore. Like if somebody's like, hey, let's just. Yeah, like now I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Night, morning, let's do it in the afternoon. You guys want to do some lunch presents? Let's do it. Let's open presents over brunch.
That'd be amazing. I think in my family it was always Christmas morning. I don't remember doing it any other day. Like we would never get a chance to do it the day before. Like one time I did.
What do you mean? What do you mean the day before? Like
we never did like the night before.
The night before. You're always in the morning.
Always in the morning on Christmas Eve.
Did you like that,
on
though?
Christmas Day. I was impatient, so.
Oh, you wanted the night before.
I wanted, but no, never.
You guys didn't hang out?
It would be so hard for me to go to sleep the night before. And I would just be like laying in bed, like as a kid, like looking at the ceiling, like, man, what time is it? And then the next morning I wake up like 4 or 5 in the morning and just wake them up, be like, okay, it's time. But like I think only one time, I don't even think my mom knows this, but I did
She
see
does now.
I did
We can't have holiday conversations with you because your mom's about to find out a whole bunch of stuff.
I did find like, how like you knew when it was a movie? It like, because it was like
like
box.
in the wrapper. In the
box. It's that squishy box, like the Disney movies.
Oh, yeah.
They were in that squishy box. And I was like, man, these are 2 movies. I think I know what they are. So I went, like they were at work. And then I went and I like kind of like cut the tape so I could slip them out of the thing. And then it was when I was really into Jonathan Taylor Thomas. So it was like Man of the House and Tom and Huck. And then I just slipped them right back in there and put the tape back on there and just act surprised when I got them. But yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. But yeah, no other traditions I can think of.
Jessica?
Sorry. Mine went to not traditions, just opening.
No. Like you, when we were younger, it was Christmas morning was when we opened presents. There was one year because I have 2 brothers, but I was an only child in my house because my parents were divorced. My brothers lived with my dad, whatever.
Yeah.
I would go hunting for my presents because there's only so many places you can hide them in the house.
Oh, you were one of those people like active. You go out of the.
One year I found them. They were all in my mom's trunk.
Ooh.
Of her car.
How did you even?
So I saw that was the year I got my Billabong jacket. It was like my good year. So of course I faked that year, and then like you, my parents used to put 1 or 2 presents out under the tree. Until Christmas time. Well, one had come from my stepdad's mom, and they put it up under the tree. Well, they had left to go to work that morning, so I pulled it out, and I got busted opening it. Yeah,
I never got caught.
So they quit putting them under the tree. But I would stay up most of the night, peeking out, looking, waiting to catch somebody, you know? Mm-hmm. I remember the year I got my water bed, like it was 4 o'clock in the morning. I peeked around the corner. I'm like, you know, I'm freaking out.
You got a water bed?
I got a water bed.
Wow.
That's a big present.
That is a big.
Yeah.
It's
huge.
I was kind of spoiled as a kid when it came to
That's
Christmas
fine.
time because again I was like really the only kid in the house.
Yeah, usually when you're the only kid, you usually get
Yeah. So, but like Christmas Eve, we would go Christmas light looking as we do now. So Christmas Eve for us now is like trying to finish up last minute gift wrapping, doing whatever, making sure you know it's not a big we gotta have this for dinner or. So we go look at lights. Then we come home, watch a Christmas movie, and send the kids to bed. Of course, we have to wait. Mm-hmm. So usually about 5 or 6, we're having to wake the kids up. It's like, come on, Santa came, get up.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
They're not excited, like when you wake them up?
Once they wake up, yeah.
They're okay, okay.
Yeah. But they're not the ones who are waking us up.
I'm trying to like picture like an entire group of kids who are like, I don't want to freaking deal with this. I want to sleep in. Like, screw this, you know?
Well, one of them's now 19 and one is just turned 16.
Oh,
so
okay.
the older ones, of course, they're like, whatever, because they understand. But the younger ones are, you know, Cade will come out and get on the couch and not want to, you know, get up until we're like throwing presents. Cade, open.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's fun with kids.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, absolutely.
You see all your hard work go into like 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. See,
and then it's over.
Okay, so I have 2 questions, kind of. Like, they kind of work hand in hand almost. One is, when you wrap presents, are you...
Wait.
What?
I didn't get to answer my question.
Oh, my bad, dude. I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, never mind.
You don't
Forget
matter.
my question. Forget that even happened, guys.
No, it's all right. It's the story of my life. Okay, so
Well, that was sad and pathetic. Continue. No, I'm just kidding.
no,
Sad music.
as far as like
I was
traditions-
crying. I felt so sorry for you.
No, as far as like traditions, it was always the day of. We never opened up gifts the night before.
Okay.
But we had to eat breakfast first in the morning.
Oh, so you had to
breakfast,
wait to
we had
eat
to
first?
wait to eat first.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, everybody's
So-
getting slapped.
Which I didn't mind. I look forward to breakfast because there's always like some biscuits and eggs and some bacon and some,
okay.
So it was, I look forward to
That
that.
sounds so amazing.
Right. So breakfast and then we'll get to open the gifts. I think the one year I remember the most is when the PlayStation first came out. And I got that for my Christmas gift.
Ooh.
I was so excited because I was
man.
the only one on the block that had it. None of my family had it. I was the first one. So every day was coming to my house to play it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, that was exciting. I remember I actually saw it in the closet like a week before.
Oh no.
Yeah, because I saw it in the top of the closet, and I was like, "What is this?" And then my mom was like, "That's not for you. Get out of the closet. That's for your cousin. That's for someone else." I'm like, "Oh, man." So I was
That's her
totally.
fault. She
I,
should have hit
I
it
believed
better.
her. I didn't think it was really mine until that morning of. I'm like, "Oh man, this is like amazing." That was like my best Christmas gift I remember.
That's an ignorance is bliss moment.
And as far as like traditions, I think for us, food, we have like this special. I don't say special. Well, yeah, it's kind of special because we only have it during Christmas. It's called pepper pot. So what it is, it's a Guyanese dish where it's like stewed beef, but you start making it like at least 4 to 5 days ahead. It doesn't spoil because it's the stew itself is made of this thing called casarip. It's a preservative.
Okay.
So it doesn't taste good when you first cook it. You have you have to cook it first. Leave it out for like 2-3 days. You don't put it in the fridge. You just leave it out on the stove. And when it's time to eat, you just heat it up.
What you do is you keep warming it up every day.
You keep warming it up and you just
warm
stir it up every day.
But does it cool down and then warm up again? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just once a day, you just like, turn it up just to heat it up a little bit. You stew it. After you cook it, I'm talking about. After it's cooked.
You would like it.
I'm not, no.
You would like it because you're a meat person.
Yeah, this is like amazing.
I'm not a
It's
meat person. I like it, but I'm not a meat person. Like you have like bread.
Yeah, you eat it with like fresh bread.
And
you
it's
just
like
dip it.
like beef and
And
stuff in
it's
there.
so
I don't know
good.
what
Oh
else
my
is in there.
gosh.
That sounds good.
It's really
You
good.
should taste it.
I would like to taste it.
I'm gonna get some for you this Christmas.
All right, yeah, that's what's up. Okay,
We'll get that done.
I'm all about it. That sounds good. I want
Yeah.
to try it. Yeah, that
It's
sounds
really
good.
good.
And then also black cake.
Oh,
Don't you guys
black
have
cake.
black cake?
Yeah, black cake is pretty much rum cake. We call it black
Okay.
cake. But yeah, it definitely has to be
That's Christmas.
soaked in rum for a few days.
Yeah.
Like, we
Yeah, you get drunk off of that.
yeah.
Sounds like it.
It's so good. Yeah, that's like the one
So
of them staples.
you have
for
that
us.
every year, basically.
every year for Christmas,
and you
we
look
have
forward
that.
to it.
Absolutely.
Man, okay. That
Yeah.
sounds that's
So good, especially with some fresh bread. Like it has to be fresh.
What is the taste like, though? Like, can you describe it at all? Like, even close to it?
I can't
Can't explain it.
explain it. I've never had anything like it before.
Like, it's a sweet, salty.
It's kinda sweet.
sour.
A little bit
It's sweet and salty.
What's the
Yeah.
texture? Is it like?
It's like
is
a
it
stew, like
It's
a
stew.
soup,
like a soup? Okay.
but you dip the bread in there.
Yeah.
Oh man, that sounds good.
And
Whatever
then
it
you
is.
get
already.
the meat.
For
Yeah.
But
Jessica,
it's
she's-
like different types of meat.
Yeah,
in
you can
it.
do beef. You can do pork. We do
We
beef.
do beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a beef stew.
Yeah.
Right.
With this special ingredient that
Yeah.
really
Special ingredient is
changes.
what makes the difference because it's like I said, it's called kazarip, and it's kazarip. Yeah, it's from a cassava root. You know, cassava. It's like a vegetable.
Okay.
It's the root of the cassava that you get the syrup from.
Okay.
And it's like a natural preservative, which is why it doesn't spoil.
Right.
You leave it out, like I said, every couple of days you just heat it up, and then the day of when you're ready to eat it. Oh,
Yeah, the first day
man.
it doesn't taste
The first day it
good.
does not
Like,
taste
It
that
tastes
by
really bad.
It doesn't
by
taste bad, but
it just tastes
it
Just
just
plain.
But
Yeah.
you have to let it
like
So
by that
good.
like
Like, yeah,
third,
right.
fourth day
Yeah.
Yeah.
was when you get it.
You don't eat it with anything else, just the bread.
Just the bread.
No rice, none of that stuff,
Is there
just
any
the bread.
particular kind of bread are we talking about?
Yes. So particularly we use what's called plat bread. It's like, but you can't. I mean, you can find it here, but it's hard to find.
Like here, as in
Probably
the
in
States,
Orlando.
or
It's
in Orlando, if you go to like
Okay.
the
In
West,
Florida.
like a Caribbean, like a West Indian shop, you'll find it.
oh, so you got to go to an ethnic place to
Right.
get it.
But good thing is that just around the corner from us here, my good sir, they just opened up a Caribbean store right by the
Did they?
McDonald's. Yes,
By
right next to
McDonald's.
Hungry Howie's. Right there,
Oh,
Walmart.
that, yeah.
That is
yeah.
a Guyanese place. So
Oh, it's
they will have it.
Guyanese.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So you're gonna get the authentic stuff this year. buddy.
All right. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I'm excited.
I was super excited when they opened.
Yes.
So yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. That's great. I didn't even know that. I
Yeah.
kept thinking it was. I knew it was Caribbean, but I
Yeah.
couldn't figure out which area. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it for us as far as traditions, really.
Yeah.
And that's new for me, obviously.
Yeah. So that's like kind
I
of the
was
new
like,
tradition.
you eat what? And it's doing what what? That's a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's new. It's not bad. It's
Yeah.
okay. I'm not a meat person, and I like it.
Well, for me, as far as the food goes, it's pretty much the same thing. So, turkey or lasagna? There's no way around it. It's one or the other.
Right.
So we usually just do like another Thanksgiving style dinner sometimes.
I think ours is like Thanksgiving too,
Yeah.
except for the meat is different.
Yeah.
It's not like
It's
turkey.
like chicken.
It'll be like chicken or yeah.
But we'll
So, you
have
know,
the stuffing or
yeah, we still
dressing,
have
whatever you want to
turkey
call
and
it.
ham.
Oh man,
Yeah. A month later, we're still on this topic.
You hating on the dress.
I'm just gonna bring this up every random
Right.
episode. Like 10 from now, I'm gonna be like, so dressing or stuffing, and then the fight continues.
Haters.
Okay, so I guess that's it for that one. It's about to wrap up on that topic. So I guess I could ask the question now since I jumped on it ahead of time and totally. I apologize for that. My bad. Okay, so the question I have is, oh man, now I gotta think about it. Okay, so the first question was, what was the worst or best present that you remember? Now you had your best. Mm-hmm. So
I remember my worst.
You remember your worst?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with that first because I had another question to go with it.
Yeah.
but I'll have to-
My worst was one of my previous employers.
oh,
Well, no. It was not from. We had a what do you call it? A Secret Santa. Mm-hmm. And the Secret Santa got me a homemade calendar with pictures from their personal photo album. Pictures of like.
I'm glad I asked this
Pictures
question.
of like look, pictures of their cat. Pictures of like It was like they went on vacation somewhere, and I had like pictures of like the sunset. I'm like, when I tell you, I was so upset when I opened this thing. Everybody was like looking at me like, "Bro, are you okay?" I'm like, "Come again?" Like,
He's about to hurt somebody.
like, oh, like
You see this cat?
the spending limit was $20. You couldn't just spend $20.
They probably spent $20 to make that.
No, I don't even think so.
They were
They
probably
did it
so
on their
proud.
computer.
They printed it out.
Wait. Did they have the name of the cat?
No.
Oh man.
Man, look, that was the worst gift ever.
It got
And
hot in here quick.
I couldn't even muster up the enough to say thank you. I didn't even say thank
Oh
you.
man.
Like it was that bad.
I'm in tears.
It was that bad. Like, are you serious?
Wow.
So I'm just gonna go straight to my next question. I'm just kidding. Okay. Anybody else?
I don't think anybody can top that. Apparently.
I'm sorry.
That's
You're
a bad
welcome.
question. My best one was a keyboard, and I learned how to play a little bit, so that was nice. I was really excited about that one. My worst, I don't even know. Maybe socks or something. Socks and underwear were not my favorite thing.
And see, that was like a staple in my family.
Yeah,
like
socks
every
and
year we knew
underwear.
we were getting socks and underwear.
Yeah, and you can give me this any day of the week. Like, you don't have to wrap this up. Just take it, just put it on the couch. I know what it is. But I don't know. I don't think I have a bad one like that.
Okay.
But, yeah.
I guess it depends on the person because I
Yeah.
don't think that was that horrible. Like that
Poor-
person,
Yeah, they probably took so much
They
time.
they put effort
and
into that
effort.
gift.
I think I understand what they were trying to do. They were just trying to kind of like, here's my family, I'm sharing it with you. But they probably should have had something that written out explaining the present a little bit more, something a little bit more meaningful, I guess.
Or
'Cause,
understand who you're
'cause
giving
it's
it
like,
to. I
here's
guess.
my cat, here's my kids,
But
and
it's
here's
a
a
Secret
random
Santa.
sunset.
You're like, he's going to love this guy.
Oh man. I'm sorry, I can't top that, and I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna try. So,
best.
I'm gonna go on with my next question. Oh man. Okay, so the next question is, do you usually go with a real tree or a fake tree?
Fake.
Fake.
It's always been fake for us.
In
Well-
my house, it was always real.
Growing
we
up,
would-
we had a real one.
Yeah, we would always go, I would always go with my dad to the place, pick out the tree, and then, decorate it. It sucked cleaning it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because that, by the time you're taking it out, all the pine needles are falling off, and you're just like, oh, I'm going to have to sweep and do all kinds of crap with this.
And then you get the sap.
Yeah.
The sap sticks to everything, which is really annoying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
but
always had a fake tree.
always,
tree.
always it was real until I met you.
Now, okay, here's the question.
And it will continue being a fake tree.
It took away my joy.
Now, you said it passionately a little bit. Is there a reason why you like? Do you not like the real tree?
It's not that
Do
I
you
don't
think
mind
it
the
was
real tree.
easier?
It's so much more convenient to have a fake
Oh,
tree.
yeah, absolutely.
So much more convenient.
Well-
so much less money
And
you have to
because you
spend
were in
every
New
year.
York, though, too. It was probably easier.
Well, no,
just to pull
I mean,
it down
I had family.
from-
I had friends, and even my family who had real trees in their homes. It wasn't even a matter that you couldn't have a real tree. I think it's just so much, just the convenience of it all. To me, it just made sense. After a
But
while,
then you
at
don't
first,
get-
when I was younger, I was like, "Why don't we get a real tree?" And they're like, "No, we don't need a real tree." But now I understand. Like,
Yeah.
okay,
Well,
I get it.
Because
Yeah.
you don't get the smell, though. It doesn't smell like Christmas. You have to spray
Well, you don't know until you've had it, though. So
Yeah,
you've
you
never had the
know.
real tree, right?
yeah, there's a smell. When it's in there and it's been
Hey,
in there a
look.
couple of days.
There's a real
it
I'll run into
smells-
Walmart. I'll
smell.
get you
Yeah.
this little air freshener
It's not
tree,
the
the
same.
pine tree ones, and we'll call it a day.
Not the same. It's a smell. It smells like Christmas, like that.
It's
And then we
the
always
cinnamon brooms.
Right. And then
Never
we,
had that either.
we also.
I'm acting like I know what
had,
she's talking about. I don't even know what it is. What is cinnamon broom?
You don't know what cinnamon brooms are, or you
No.
can buy the pine cones that are cinnamon scented.
Oh no, I didn't
You
know
walk by them in Walmart and they just
Yeah, you
waste you.
smell
Publix
'em.
has the brooms.
Oh no, I didn't know about those.
Yeah.
Make your whole house smell.
Yeah,
like
it
Now, why is
smells
it
like
why is it a
Christmas.
broom that smells? Why is it a?
It's just the decoration.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I sometimes they have a particular decoration that
Yeah.
pertains to some kind of meaningful
No,
thing.
they've just always been a
symbol.
broom.
You know what? I do remember a tradition now that you brought that up.
Oh.
So we would do the real tree, And then we used to have a fireplace in my house when I was growing up. So my dad would always
Rich people.
my dad would always light the. I see what you
We got a
did
real
there.
tree. We got the fireplace. We got the court or the Ferrari out front, decorated with the Rudolph nose.
Not yet. We'll get there though. So
Maybe I should not even mention it. I'm about to cry from all her life. Like, no.
but we had a fireplace and my dad would light it the night before, and then he would play like classic Christmas music.
Yeah.
He does that now still. Yeah.
That's why he did it, because
Yeah.
he's used to it. And then so he'd play like the Temptations,
I'm not gonna lie,
the
though, like-
OJs. It makes you feel like Christmas.
Because we go to Georgia to spend Christmas with her parents, and like, so that's the first time I've experienced that. I actually kind of like it. I like going up by next, like when he lit up the fireplace. I'm like, this is all new to me. So I'm like, oh, this is so cool. Have some
It
hot
makes
chocolate.
it
Yeah.
feels like Christmas,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's pretty cool.
So-
I like that.
Okay, so out of curiosity now, because you had the fake tree, you guys would just pick out whatever your parents picked it out, and that was it. That was pretty much the end of it. And the question I have too is, was it the white tree or the green tree?
Green. I think white was kind of weird.
Was it? I like the white tree.
Whites are
flock
cool,
trees.
but we
Yeah.
always had the green ones.
Jessica has a black one.
I do at work.
She's got a fake black tree.
But you can't tell me it's not cool.
It is pretty cool.
I have a coworker of mine who has a little Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
I have that too.
We have one at work.
I like those. I just like how simple it looks.
Yeah.
And I didn't even really like Charlie Brown, but I
Yeah.
just like the decoration.
Charlie Brown had a horrible life. Like,
It's so depressing.
He was so sad. He had that sad little tree. I think the worst one was Valentine's Day, though. I don't know if you want to talk about it on Valentine's Day episode, but that was the worst one that I've
Well,
ever seen.
Are there any movies that you guys watch during Christmas? Like
Home
for me,
Alone.
yeah, Home Alone was one, and Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
For me, it was A Wonderful Life.
We try and keep it Christmas themed. The Grinch.
Oh, and The Grinch, yeah. The Grinch, and yes, of course, there you are. And It's a Wonderful Life. Those are the two that we always watch during Christmas.
And you can't forget A Christmas Story.
You know, I haven't even seen that all the way through.
Don't you not like it?
I didn't. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I think
Is that the
what
one
I
with
did.
with the
Oh wait,
shoot
is
your
that the
eye
one?
out?
Yeah,
oh
you
my
shoot
god!
your
Yeah,
eye
never
out.
mind. I
Hate that.
have seen that movie. I hate
Which
that
movie
movie.
is that?
You'll
A
shoot
Christmas
your eye
Story.
out. The one with the little kid
The
with
kid
big
with
glasses.
Oh, yeah.
the
He got
gun.
his tongue stuck to the pole.
Yep.
It's
Well, he
a
didn't. His
stupid
friend
movie.
did.
Yeah.
That plays
I've
all
never watched
day.
that straight through, to be honest with you.
I don't like that movie. That movie's so disturbing to me. The parents get on my nerves, and I don't like that movie. Everyone's like, I love that movie. Why?
Yeah.
Everything goes wrong with that kid.
It's just because it was one of those, we grew up with that one.
Yeah. I didn't really watch it much, and so when I did see it, I was like,
Yeah, we would watch it, but it wasn't the main one. Like, it was always a Wonderful Life for us.
A
I
Wonderful
don't even
Life.
think I've seen that.
I haven't seen that one all the way through either.
You guys are missing out.
Is that the one an angel gets its wings or something?
Yes, it is.
Just gonna start crying.
Yeah, right? I'm like,
What is it every time a bell rings?
an angel gets its wings. Yes.
Yeah. So and I now that I think about it, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I went between both the real and the fake trees.
It sounded like it. Could
Yeah,
you-
I like both. I don't really care. I actually had both at one time.
Really?
Yeah, I had it side by side. Matter of fact, on my other YouTube channel, you could see both the trees while we're doing like this crazy glow stick thing for one of the episodes, where you can see the real tree and the fake tree.
That was at your apartment, right?
No, it was here.
Oh, it was here?
Yeah, that was here.
I thought you did that at your apartment too, before you moved here.
Yeah, I like the
I don't
real.
think so.
I like the real one. Eventually.
I don't think. No, I had the fake one. But yeah, okay.
I've taken it a step further by getting the fake trees that have the lights already on it.
Yeah, pre-lit.
Yeah. No, that's why I like the fake tree. No,
That's
are
the
you
only way
kidding
to
me?
go with a
The
fake.
only thing
Yeah.
is when one goes out, you have to look for it. You're like, which one is
Some of
it?
them. Some of them
Well,
aren't
some
like
of
that
them.
anymore.
That one we have is that
Yeah.
kind.
Well, that's why you can just add some extra lights on there.
Yeah, run a strand around it.
He goes and buys a LED strip and throws it around the tree. Hey, it's working. Merry Christmas.
Right?
Well, see, right now, like our tree, we have an 11-foot
Wow.
wall, and there's so much stuff around. So we had to get it. We got a 9-foot tree, but it's a pencil tree. So it's only like this wide, but it's
Right.
9 foot tall. We have to get on a tree or on a
Ladder.
chair to
Yeah.
get up there and decorate the top of it. I like big trees.
Yeah, me too. I like them when they're nice and full.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything Christmas related that you guys can think of?
You were in New York. Like, did you ever go to the
Oh, the snow.
I
the
would
tree
love-
lighting?
Got the snow. That's what I was thinking.
I've done that a couple times. Like
I would
to
love to see New
Rockefeller
York
Center. That was like a
at
field
Christmas.
trip thing,
Me too.
actually. That was like a field trip thing with school.
That's so fancy.
Eh,
Oh, now who's fancy?
it's not fancy if it's in your backyard. It's New York.
Oh,
It's outside.
oh, it's your backyard.
You know, we had lots of stuff to go to in New York. We had museums. We had field trips that we go to. Real field trips.
Are you?
They're real ones.
Are you
Not
in
fake ones.
California hating
we
right
didn't- we
now?
didn't go to parks.
You're California hating, man. It's okay.
I'm not
We
here.
went whale watching, stuff like that. Like stuff
But-
you probably could do here.
For those of
You
you
can't
who
whale
are
watch.
You
You
whale
can
watching?
go whale watching in Florida. You can go
Where?
manatee
I said
watching.
stuff you could
Yeah, I
go
was gonna say
Oh, you can't- there's no whales
There's
here?
no whales in Florida.
no,
Oh, I didn't even know that.
no.
Yeah, we went
That's a
whale
West Coast
watching.
thing.
Yeah. I went like 3 times in high school or something.
I would love that.
Yeah. We saw like maybe
I
2.
wouldn't find that interesting.
You're a hater today, man.
And she's wearing the Grinch sweater.
Right? We need to switch shirts.
I can't really think of anything else that is like a big thing for Christmas. Is like everyone's got their own thing, but I think we pretty much covered the basics. So I guess my question is for the rest of the audience or anybody who's listening or watching, did you guys do Christmas at night before? Did you guys do it the day after? Did you have times where you couldn't do it at all? Because I know that happens, sometimes too, depending on like schedules for parents and things like that, Money, yeah, that's another thing too. Did you guys use a fake tree, real tree? Like what was it? And if you did, what was your favorite thing about using either or? Do you guys have a Festivus poll?
Craig.
Yeah. Craig's somebody we know as a friend who likes to listen to this. By the way, Craig, shout out to you and your Festivus poll. So, yeah, other than that, if you guys want to follow us, you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook as Ruckus iiV and Friends. You can also follow me on YouTube as Ruckus iiV. And if you guys have any other questions or if you have any other topics you want to throw at us that we can probably talk about on another podcast, you're more than welcome to do so.
Please do so.
So this is Gazzy B. This is Jessica.
See ya.
This is Poetic Princess.
Hello. I mean, bye.
And
Hello, goodbye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh,
Green giant.
And now,
And we're out.
you know what? As a matter of fact, I had green beans for Christmas a lot. Now that I think about that.
Yeah, like green bean casserole.
Yeah.